Welcome back to the Great Nutrition Business Podcast, powered by HSN Mentoring. At Healthy Steps Nutrition, our mission is to help 1 million people take control of their health one step at a time so they can prevent and reverse chronic disease. I know that we can't do it by ourselves at our HQ location, which is why we empower gym owners, coaches, dietitians to make a local impact in their community using the Healthy Steps Nutrition Framework. Together, we are making a huge impact in empowering health in our communities. My name is Nicole Aucoin, and I'm the founder of Healthy Steps Nutrition, home of CrossFit HSN and HSN Mentoring. In this podcast, you're going to learn how to take one step at a time to build a successful nutrition coaching program. We are so excited about today's podcast episode. At HSN, our team talks all the time about the importance of having informal conversations. One of the most popular topics and questions that I get asked from gym owners is, how do I get my existing members bought into our nutrition program? They come to the gym, they're looking to lose weight, get in shape, feel better, and they get started with fitness, but a couple months down the road, they're still looking kind of the same. And I know it's because the other 23 hours of the day are not dialed in and they're busting their butt in the gym and not seeing the results that they're really wanting. So how do we start getting our members to really understand and connect the dots between what they eat, how they feel, how they sleep, and really all of those things coming together to either help them reach their health and wellness goals or really slow them down? It's the idea of getting your team aligned and having the same message. I've seen really big gyms that don't have their team aligned, that rely solely on a couple nutrition coaches to talk about nutrition, and the program doesn't grow very fast. I've seen smaller gyms really align their team and skyrocket their growth because it's a consistent message. When people think about the business, they think of nutrition, fitness, health, wellness. They don't just think about fitness and maybe they offer nutrition. If you think about all of the members that you have, they all have conversations, and likely even in their ecosystem, they have people that probably have said, I need to lose weight, or I need to get in shape, or, something along those lines. If your members were asked that question, would they just talk about the fitness program that you offer, or would they talk about nutrition and fitness and how you help with overall health? That's something to really think about. And my goal when we have these informal conversations and we really build nutrition in the culture is that when your members are asked, when your staff is asked about what you do, it's not just about the fitness. It's really about helping people take control of their health. So informal conversations is an important piece of the puzzle when we talk about building nutrition into the conversation. And what I mean by this is empowering our staff to understand the points that are coming up in classes and coming up in daily conversations and feedback that members are having before or after class, where it would be a very appropriate time to bring up the factors that are influencing their ability to do well in a workout, to build muscle, to feel better, to not feel drained all the time. And so those members can constantly connect the dots. It's kind of like, if you're a parent telling your kids something all the time, maybe they start to tune you out. But if every parent is talking to your kids about the same thing, someone is going to say something that's going to connect the dots, and then your kids are going to listen. It's the same thing with nutrition. So I'm going to talk about one of the things. Protein is a popular topic in a gym setting. Building muscle is really important. People are wanting to lose body fat, change their body composition. We need protein because it's the building blocks of muscle, and most people are not getting enough protein throughout the day. So this is an important topic to educate your staff on so that they can feel confident having these conversations, but most importantly, have the next call to action. So if someone's interested in your nutrition program, what do they do next? Don't leave it on them to take the next step. Make it easy for them to take the next step. Don't make it confusing, make it easy. Okay, so the goal of this podcast is potentially you send it to your entire staff so they can listen to it, and then I've educated them and you don't have to. All right, let's talk about protein. So where are the conversations that you could bring this up before or after class? Some different things that your members might say. That workout was way harder than it should have been. I don't feel like I'm building muscle. I'm not able to lift heavier weights. Man, this is just really hard. Another thing that they might ask, how much protein should I eat per day? all of these things, all of these comments that are brought up before or after class, these are a perfect opportunity to talk about the importance of protein. Hey, if you're not getting stronger, you are busting your butt in the gym. Have you considered looking at what you're eating, how you're sleeping? Did you know if you're not getting enough sleep, it decreases your ability to build muscle by 18%? Whoa, that's crazy. Also, if you're not getting enough protein throughout the day, your body physically can't build the muscle you're working really hard for. Your protein shake is only giving you 25 to 30 grams of protein. And if you need 120 and you're not getting enough throughout the day, you're not going to build the muscle you're working hard for. So many of our members focus on getting that protein shake right after their workout. And for many of them, I think it's an important piece of the puzzle so that they can meet their protein goals. But for most of them, they're not prioritizing protein the other times outside of the gym and outside of right after class. So they're not getting enough protein throughout the day. So if someone said to me, man, I'm not getting stronger, my response to them is like, hey, have you considered what you're doing outside of the gym impacting your ability to get stronger? How's your nutrition? How much protein are you getting throughout the day? Do you know how much protein you need to get throughout the day? For the general population, 0.8 to 1.1 grams per pound ideal body weight is a good starting place. This is higher than the general RDA, the recommended amount for Americans, but looking at all of the research, the new emerging research, especially when we're doing strength training, when we're breaking down muscle, we need the protein to build back up that muscle. So what does that look like? If I needed 120 grams of protein per day, which is actually the amount that I need, how do I break that up? Well, my goal for hormone health, for optimal health, to get a good start for the day is to get at least 25 to 30 grams in the morning. How am I doing that? Likely through overnight oats, hard-boiled eggs. I do put a little bit of collagen in my coffee in the morning, helps with nails, skin, and hair. But I'm trying to get a solid amount of protein paired with carbohydrates and fat. So overnight oats is a really good option. We have a ton of healthy recipes on our website. I'll actually link one of them below this. So that would be a good option. The palm of our hand is about 3 ounces. That's about 20 to 30 grams. So if we're having a little bit more than that, and if you think about for most people, if they're packing a lunch, if they're packing, maybe a sandwich or whatever they're packing, if they're not intentional about getting that 30 to 50 grams of protein for lunch, they're going to be behind. And then they have to have a giant amount of protein for dinner, which isn't really feasible and probably not the best thing for us. So we want to space it out throughout the day. We want to have snacks that have protein in them. So for me, trying to get 120 grams per day, 25 to 30 for breakfast. I'll have a snack that has about 15 grams of protein. I'm having about 30 grams for lunch and about 45 for dinner. That's how I'm getting my protein for the day. Everyone has their hands with them, so it's easy to relate this to how much protein do you want compared to the palm of your hand. The plate method is also a super simple strategy. When you look at your plate for lunch and dinner, is there a quarter of your plate protein? We also want to think about protein and different types of protein. There's leaner sources of protein and there's high fat sources of protein. We want to stick to more of the leaner sources of protein and get that fat in from plant-based sources of fat like nuts and seeds. So all of that to say is, hey, if someone says to you, I'm not getting stronger, have you considered what's happening outside of the gym impacting your ability to get stronger? Are you getting enough protein throughout the day? Do you know how much protein that you need throughout the day? Also, are you sleeping enough? There's an 18% decrease in sleep, your ability to build muscle during sleep when you don't get enough sleep. How much sleep do you need? 7 to 9 hours for adults. All of these things are impacting your ability to get stronger and ultimately your ability to reach your health and wellness goals. Have you considered working with Lorraine or Brittany, our nutrition coaches? Here's how you get started. Come over to this QR code and you can scan and book a discovery call so they can sit down, talk to you about your goals, and then they can come up with a good plan for you. Our program, our nutrition coaching program, pairs individualized support with accountability so that you get the plan that you need and have the support every step of the way with our coaches. It's a great opportunity for you to have the support you need to really focus on all areas of health, because we know that you becoming the healthiest version of yourself isn't just about coming to the gym a couple hours a week. We have to look at your nutrition, your sleep, your mindset, support system. All of these factors are influencing your ability to take control of your health. Let's go scan that QR code. Now, that's an easy way to have a one-on-one conversation, but this is something that you could also do as like a debrief as part of the cool down or the warm up. Hey guys, a lot of you are asking questions about why I'm not getting stronger. And one of the things that is a pillar to your ability to build muscle is getting in enough protein. And I don't mean piling in all the shakes. We want whole foods first. Here's what that looks like. If you don't know what you should be eating throughout the day, how much protein you should be having, and you need a coach to help you create a plan, keep you accountable, our nutrition coaching program will be a really good option for you. Here's the link to scan a code, and you can book a discovery call so that we can talk to you a little bit more about the details. This is great for your existing members. Now, the important thing is that your coaches understand the basics of nutrition so that they can feel confident. Otherwise, what they're going to say when someone says that workout was harder than it should have been, yeah, it was pretty hard. When in reality, the reason why it's harder than it should have been is probably because your client's not sleeping, not eating well, not hydrated, maybe they're drinking alcohol, all these other factors that are influencing their ability to feel well. And if your clients aren't feeling well, they're probably not going to see the results or come as consistent as they should. So as gym owners and coaches, we have an obligation. I think we all got in this because we want to help people. And I can say with 100% confidence that you're going to be able to help them and impact their health and life and their family exponentially better when we help them connect the dots between what's happening outside of the gym and their ability to perform their best inside of the gym. The healthcare system is completely broken. I talk about this all the time, but your members are not getting the support with the lifestyle interventions that they need through the traditional healthcare path. They go to their doctor, they might be put on medications, they get their annual blood work, they're told, oh, we need to watch our weight, or, oh, your numbers are creeping up, we got to watch that. That's not working. People are just getting on more and more medications. It's costing the country so much money because people are on so many medications, and it's costing the members too. Instead, let's take control of their health. I want to highlight a company called TrueMed, pretty incredible company. They are helping gyms and nutrition companies be able to take FSA and HSA money, health savings accounts. And as we are going into this season where people are establishing their healthcare for 2025, we can have them opt into those savings accounts, and then our gyms can take it. If you're interested in learning more about TrueMed, I'd highly recommend, if you don't accept it now, HSA and FSA, I strongly encourage you to take a look at that. We actually use it, and it's been a really great way to get people who have this account started with some specialized nutrition coaching programs, which is awesome. So this is a great way to start. Now, the other thing that you can do is incorporate this kind of information in your foundations program. If you have one-on-one personal training sessions or group foundation sessions, this kind of information is going to be really important so that they can start connecting the dots and truly see nutrition as the foundation, because we all know we can't out-exercise a bad diet. If you found this super helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review. We will see you back here next week. I do have one announcement before we close. If you are a gym owner and you know nutrition is the missing piece of the puzzle in your gym and you want to be able to launch a program in the new year, HSN Mentoring has a turnkey solution to help gym owners and coaches build, launch, and grow professional nutrition coaching programs, all written and backed by our dietitian team. We give you the business systems, the marketing support, tools, resources, everything, ongoing mentoring, all the content and app to manage your clients. Everything is done for you, but you work with your clients and you make the impact. It's a really cool partnership between us and you so that you can make a greater impact in your community, empowering health so people can prevent and reverse chronic disease. If you are a gym owner and you are looking for this, we would love to have a conversation with you. The first step is to book a free call. We will put that link in the show notes. Hope you enjoyed this podcast episode, and we will see you back here next week.